Fact number one. Hi guys, do you know that a scientist tried to do a experiment with rats? If you don't know, listen to this fact. In 1950, a scientist named Kurt Richter took some rats and he took some jars and filled the half of the jar with water. He then dropped the rats into the jars. They couldn't come out of the jar. They were suffering for some time. And as you know, after some time, the rats drown and die in the water. But exactly when the rats were about to drown, they took them up and then let them take a little rest. Then they started the round two. The round two is the same thing as before. They take the rats and put them in the same jars, but this time the rats were trying to come out of the jars and suffering for 60 hours. They did not give up because the last time they saved the rats, so this time also they have hope. And they were like alive for 60 hours, which means 2.5 days. But of course, after the rats drowned, they saved them. But for us and for our medicines, thousands of rats are dying. The message that they wanted to convey is that hope is very strong. Fact number two. Guys, every day in your life you listen to so many advertisements, but some of them are stuck in your mind. For example, believe in the power of lipstick, Maybelline New York, something like this. So even Emirates did an advertisement to show that they fly higher in a symbolic way. So they asked a woman who is adventurous, Nicole Smith. She had Air Coaster's costume and stood on the tallest building. Most of us are scared. It is 828 feet tall, and this ad is really risky, but good. Fact number three. Robert Johnson, an American guitarist. He was born in 1911 and died in 1938. He lived for 27 years. In these 27 years, he recorded 28 songs. And they also called him Father of Rock and Roll. Around his death, there is a conspiracy theory, a deal with the devil. In Mississippi, in 1930, he used to play the harmony really good. In that place, he played guitar in front of a band. In 2 minutes, they snatched the guitar from him because he played the guitar really horrible that the band felt that blood was coming from their ears. After this incident, he disappeared for 2 years. He traveled across Delta and came back again and played guitar. Everyone was surprised because he played the guitar so good that even professionals cannot play like that. And learning that in 2 years is also so difficult. When he went across Delta to the crossroads, he made a deal with the ghost that he can play any instrument, then I will give you my spirit after that. This was their deal. In his last song, there was lyrics about this crossroads, and his last words were also, I pray that my Redeemer will come and take me from my grave. If you ask me if this is true, my answer is no, because this is all fake. Since he died for many years, these kind of rumors were still around him. Fact number 4. A skull was found in 1933 in Harbin in a northern Chinese city. At that time, Japan was attacking on China. The skull looks really different. It is larger than a human's skull. The people did not want the Japan to take it, so they kept the skull in an old well for some years. The skull was in the well. In 2018, they got to know about this. An old man was in the group of people who hid the skull. He told about this to his grandson, and the grandson went to look if the skull was in that well. The skull was there. He took that skull and gave it to the researchers team. After the research, they got to know that this skull is 10,000 years old. It is such a massive size, 9 inches long, 6 inches wide. To study human evolution, this skull is really helpful. They also named the skull the dragon skull. Fact number 5. Do you know how Mars planet is before 4.5 billion years? It was like this. If it was 3.8 billion years, it was like this. And 2.1 billion years, it was like this. Now it is like this. So they are telling that in next 100 years, we might go to Mars. Then the Mars will not be the same as it is now. The next 1,000 years, the Mars looks like this. And after 10,000 years, it'll be looking like this. And after 1,00,000 years, it might look like this. Fact number 6. It was October 18th, 2011. A blowing plane, 727, it had a problem in landing, air malfunctions. So they didn't know how to land at that particular time. A man from nowhere came as a guide in truck and protected all the passengers and others in the plane. And the person who saved them all was a Jason Loki, who was a mechanic. But the most funny thing here is that this all was just an advertisement for the truck. Here, I don't understand why they actually had to make that much of chaos. I just don't. So guys, tell your opinion after listening to this fact in the comment box. Fact number 7. In 1936, in UK, an inventor, Ladder Merton, invented a musical instrument which could literally mimicry any voice, like any bird creates voice. Well, this was operated by the fingers without touching it. But here comes the most crazy thing, that this inventor and the machine both disappeared a single night. So only once someone recorded this video. Fact number 8. Guys, according to you, which is the most powerful engine? Is it a rail engine or aeroplane engine? The world's most powerful rail engine is the Novocherkask 4E5K locomotive, which has 17,838 horsepower. That's why it is very powerful rail engine. And the most powerful airplane engine is GE90-115B. It has the highest power of thrust with 1105,300, and when we convert it into horsepower, then it is 1,100 horsepower. So through this you can easily identify which is the world's powerful engine. Fact number 9. Guys, do you know that there is the most dangerous road in India? It is Zojala Pass, which is located near the Himalayas within 3 kilometers above the sea level. And this road is located between Ladakh and Kashmir. If you by chance skid, then only God can save you. Just imagine how scary that road is, and most of the time it is covered in snow, so you can barely see the road. So you just imagine how dangerous will it be during the winter season. And also guys, this road is very thin. If by chance there are 2 trucks in front of each other, I'm sure that you won't be able to watch your next sunrise. So that this road is considered as one of the dangerous roads in the world. Fact number 10. Guys, the most haunted website on internet is Replihanastas. Guys, there is a story behind this website, that there is a soul of a little girl in this website. The girl name is Replihanastas Hunt. So she was born in 18th century. She was born to her mother after so many miscarriages, and her mother, to have a baby, she killed many babies, but unfortunately the baby girl had a very different birthmark, where she was looking like the ghost baby instead of a normal one, and this mark is called the devil mark. Due to this, nobody used to come and play with her, and also her father didn't like her, as he thought that she was possessed. So that's why her father used to keep her in a separate room where she used to be abused and bullied. Due to this torture, she couldn't handle and she attempted suicide. After the child's suicide, her mother also attempted suicide. You will be wondering, what is the link between this story and the website, right? So guys, let me tell you, the place their two bodies were buried, later after some time a telephone booth was built there. So guys, the day when this telephone booth fell was itself when this website was created. So guys, in this website, when you open it in the morning, you get a dialog box where you type your name, and later at night you receive an email with voice message where a little girl asks you to play with her, and if you accept, then in the page you get the girl's picture, and if you write anybody's name inside that, then she will kill them. But right, this is removed, and some people think that this page is fake.